Hello, I'm Steve and welcome to 5-Minute English Exam Skills. Today I want to talk about informal letters. Now, you probably already know that informal letters are letters to friends, pen friends, members of your family, people that you know well. And this is a very common task on lots of different exams. Russian state exams, the Cambridge exams. Lots of exams have a task in the writing paper where you have to write a letter to a friend, a pen friend, or somebody you know. And there's a common mistake with this kind of letter. Some candidates write something like this. Dear John, I have to tell you all about my holiday. I went to England. I had a great time. Now the problem there is that in informal letters, we don't just jump in and say what we have to say straight away. We usually have a first paragraph that thanks the other person for their last letter and maybe says how good it was to hear from them. And then, and this is the important thing that I want you to remember from today, then we respond, we answer a piece of news from our friend's last letter. Because that's how we write letters in the real world, isn't it? If I write a letter to you saying, hello, James, how are you? I had a great birthday last week. And then if you send me a letter and you don't mention my birthday, that's a little bit strange, isn't it? And so in an exam, when you're writing an informal letter, you have to imagine the letter that you got from the person last time, and you have to imagine a piece of news in that letter. Let's look at an example. So here's the start of an informal letter. Dear John, thanks for your last letter. It was good to hear from you. Your birthday party sounded like a lot of fun. So what we're doing there is, of course, we're starting with dear John, and then we're thanking the person for their last letter. And then we're saying that it was good to hear from him. And then we're imagining that he's had a birthday party and he's told us about it in his last letter, and we're now saying it sounded like a lot of fun. Of course, it doesn't have to be a birthday party. It could be John has passed an exam, or it could be that John has got a new video game or got a new pet. It could be any of those things. You have to imagine it, and then in the last sentence of your first paragraph, respond to it and say how good it sounds, how much fun it sounds, something like that. And here's an extra little tip. If you end it with an exclamation mark, that always seems very friendly and is the right style. So good luck with your informal letters.